Question 11. The figure shows the graphs of functions f of x is equal to a quarter x squared minus 2 and g of x is equal to x. Differentiate f of x with respect to x. So remember, we're using our formula y is equal to ax to the n, and then when I differentiate it, if I find f prime of x, or dy by dx is going to be anx n minus 1. So in this case over here, for f of x, I've got a quarter x squared minus 2. So when I find f prime of x, I'm going to get the 2 is going to multiply by the quarter, and that's going to be a half. Now I would just do this all on my calculator, all on your calculator if I was you. So 2 times the quarter is equal to a half x, and then 2 minus the 1, remember your minus 1 is going to be 1, so it's going to just be a half x. This minus 2, any constant when you differentiate it, just goes to 0 because it's got an x to the 0 in front, so it's 0 times 2, which is equal to 0. So that's for f prime of x. And then differentiate g of x with respect to x. So we have g of x is equal to x. So g prime of x will just be, this is 1, so it's going to be 1 times 1, which is 1, and then 1 minus 1 is 0, so it's x is 0, which is 1. So g prime of x will be equal 1. Then for c, calculate the value of x for which the gradients of the two graphs are the same. Now, these two equations here are the equations for the gradient. So when we look at where the gradients are the same, we just have to take this one, a half x is equal to 1. And so I just multiply it through by 2 to get rid of this half, and that's times 2 on both sides. I'm going to get x is equal to 2. And then draw the tangent to the parabola at the point where with the value of x found in part C. So that is when x is equal to 2. So it's that point over there. Now we know the gradient is going to be the same between g of x and f of x. So we're going to get a straight line through there that is parallel to it. So we're going to, you would obviously use a ruler, and I'm sure you'd do a better job with drawing this, but it would be something like this. It would be a straight line, and these two lines would be parallel, and it would just be touching at that point too.